Didn't see you there. Hello. I'm just cleaning the car. That's all there is to it today. Well, there's a few more things to it, I should say. So basically, the AC project on this car is officially done. Yep. I can't believe it either, really. It's done. Everything's all plumbed up and connected and looking good and stuff, you know. That's nice. Ooh, that's a snack later. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, this is the AC project on this car is officially done. This thing has been kind of a multi-month long process. I went from just actually getting the kit, like saving up for it, and then finally getting it, and then taking apart the engine, not really, well, yeah, taking apart the engine bay, and then taking apart the interior, kinda-ish, and then just getting everything kind of where I want it to be, you know? And the last step, really, I had to do, well, second to last, because I'm doing the last step right now, kinda, was I had to get these fittings here plumbed in, these crimped on, and then this thing evacuated and then charged. And I literally just got back from doing that maybe, I don't know, like 10 minutes ago, give or take. So my local little auto shop managed to do that for me, so that was nice of them. Not too bad, but this thing is blowing pretty ice cold right now. About 40 degrees, give or take, which is pretty good. Pretty good, I think. Especially because right now, recording this video, it is just about summertime. But yeah, it's perfect timing. Because every year I like to go up north with some buds, and we take this car usually. It's, you know, it's a little nice couple hour drive up there, and I've been doing it for the last 3 years, I want to say. So this year will be the 4th year I take this car up there, which is always nice. But it'll be even nicer knowing I have air conditioning on this thing now. So that should be extra most bestest nice. Aside from that, what I've been doing really is mostly just kind of, you know, planning things out, working, saving up money for some more stuff for this thing, and that's really kind of the vicious cycle that happens behind the scenes when I'm not recording a video, because I've noticed that, well, frankly, I've been trying to think of ideas to do for videos and stuff, just to make, just to post, just to keep the ball rolling when I'm not doing like a big thing, you know, like, oh, I'm not gonna put on an intake, or I'm not gonna build a whole damn engine, you know, like that kind of stuff. I don't want to just like be at a drought. I don't want to post something like a month ago and then wait, or hell, longer. I feel like it's been longer since the last one, which it has. I don't want that to be the case. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm always posting like maybe once every like few months, you know. I want to, not daily, obviously, because what am I going to do daily? Unless it's like really small piddly stuff where like, oh, today I'm replacing the gasket on my valve covers, which I kind of need to do for both sides, really. That's something I kind of have to do, that I have been kind of slumping on. And I do have the valve cover gaskets, I do. I've just been kind of not doing it. So that's actually kind of on me. But that's beyond the point. The point being, I don't want to feel like I'm just grasping at straws here for content. I don't want to feel like I'm doing everything just to get something going. Yes, the more practical way of doing all this would be to bust out the power washer, which I have one, and just spray this whole engine bay down, but I want to be a little meticulous, I guess. I don't know. And plus, I don't want to hose down any electronics and stuff. And plus, it's kind of, I don't know, more traditional, I guess, just to wash it by hand, I suppose. I'm waiting for those nice hot summer days when I can just pop on the old swim trunks and just kind of clean the car, you know, be like Megan Fox in 2007. Minus the Daisy Dukes, or maybe with the Daisy Dukes, if any of you would want to see that. Knowing the people who might watch these, probably not. I've basically fully embraced that I am doing an LS swap on this car. Like, don't get me wrong, this engine has been serving me faithfully for the last 3-4 years I've owned this car, which is fucking crazy to actually say. I've owned this car for 4 years, and I've been working on it for 4 years. And it still looks like I haven't done much to it, because all this stuff's just been brakes and suspension and differential stuff and gauges and air conditioning and all that stuff I do. It's just not very visible, because it's all stuff that either looks original or gets covered up by wheels, or it's on the underside of the damn car. So honestly, aside from the wheels, which I will show you because I got new wheels, I don't see a lot of progress on this car. Doesn't seem like it's been a lot of progress, but it has. There are definitely some bits on this car that needs to be replaced, like this, and how this kind of goes over the bumper. So I gotta adjust this and this. So basically, this plastic section, basically the whole front grille, I need to replace, because they have different styles of these, which I'm gonna get a different style. And honestly, I was thinking about maybe getting them chromed, because you know they're plastic, but you can get like, you know, chrome plated plastic. Get those done like that, so it'll kind of be one big shiny kind of thing going on. But for now, my whole main thing has just been focusing on the engine. So get the engine done, and then just do cosmetics after. Because what's the point of a car that looks great if it runs terribly or doesn't run at all? Next time I do an aluminum intake, I'm painting it. I'm gonna paint the hell out of it, because you either paint it or you hit it with like some sort of like satin clear coat, or just a clear coat, high flame proof paint, whatever. Because this got dirty so fast from what I remember when I first put this on this car. It just got so dirty so quick. Next up, we're changing out these valve cover gaskets. These have been a problem since I've had the car. Got the new ones right here. These have been leaking oil for a while. I don't know if we can catch that kind of glint on there. It's on, you know, it's on both sides, because one would not be symmetrical. But yeah, you can see it's kind of trickled its way down there. This shouldn't be too bad, really. Tennessee in there. How you doing? Don't mind the shovel. That's a completely normal item to have in the trunk of a car. Got my tools, and I recently got this new jerry can from Tough Jug. I had a metal jerry can, the classic one, but frankly, I lost the gasket that sealed it, and it was just a pain to pour. And even with the extendable neck thing, getting those spouts into there not fun. And then this has like a way longer one, and it's actually quite faster. Not sponsored, I just kind of wanted to say that. Be cool if I was though. Medical kit. That's supposed to be in my glove box in case shit hits the fan somehow. Anyway, I came for the tools. Well, that is everything. We got work to do. Okay, time to play the game. My favorite game of what size is what. So we're gonna try 5/8. Not on any of these. Wow. You know what? That's what jump cuts are for. So I can act like I know exactly what I'm doing when I don't. Oh. There we go. There's our bracket. I think Oldsmobile had enough freaking bolts holding these on. Could have been like Chevy and did, you know, just 4. But I guess I needed, you know, whole 8. Just for it to still leak. That's probably me. A lot of things this car has happened to it is my fault, i.e. negligence. The only time this car is actually broken down, quote unquote broken down, or 3 times actually. 2 times was overheating and 1 time was lack of fuel. So here we got the inside in a little better light. Could use a cleaning for sure. Use the old oh boy. The old valve cover gaskets, little crunchy. Hey, they're the same kind I got, the cork. So maybe these new ones will last us until that is done. So here's hoping. So I got these gross bastards just soaking in here. I gotta run to the store, get some like oven cleaner, and I'll come back, let them soak, take them down with that, and then we have a choice. What color? Because I don't have gold, and honestly, I've never liked gold. Like ever, really. I've always been more silver. Even if I did have old gold, I would not paint it that. I don't care what you think. So basically, we just got some clear coat, primer, and then these two. They're pretty darn identical. This one's like a shade darker. That one's a little lighter. And yes, I know they're for wheels and it's not high temp. Look, man, this is just temporary. This engine is going in that car. So the one in there, it's coming to pasture. All right, I hate to say that, but that's just how it is. Back with the oven cleaner. I've used this before. I actually used it on that aluminum engine, which some say, oh, you can't use it on aluminum. It's gonna make it porous. Yes, it'll oxidize it. True. But that's if you're going for bare aluminum, which I am not. I'm gonna paint that sucker, so that's not gonna matter. So after plenty of time of scrubbing and oven cleaner, I got it semi-clean. I mean, some of the paint came off, which that's whatever. These aren't, again, this engine's not staying in there long because I don't really need it to be, you know, crazy clean. I gotta clean out those a little bit better, but I was gonna lay down the first bit of paint. Yes, you got primer, you should primer them. I don't know. Got a little carried away on the painting. I ended up actually painting that bracket. Did a few more layers on the valve covers, did a little oil fill cap, and actually I did the lid for my air cleaner, and honestly they look pretty good. Next day, and well, there we go. Honestly, doesn't look too bad. Aside from the intake manifold being disgusting, these valve covers don't look awful. Didn't want to forget, I got the new wheels I meant to show you. So these guys are turbines. They were quite popular back in the 70s. I did have a pair of turbines a while ago. I swapped them out with these ones. They were like 30 spoke. These are 15 spoke, which I prefer a lot more. It's actually kind of funny. When I went to grab these, I went to Ohio to pick these up, and the guy who I got these from, he made a Corvette summer Corvette. Like, it was actually spot on. And he was gonna make another one because he made the first one for a buddy, and he was gonna make another one, but it's such a labor of love and so much stuff. He's like, I don't got it in me. You know, he's an older guy. So he just had these. He was going to use on it, but he didn't need it. So he put them on Marketplace. I saw them and I jumped at the opportunity because, believe it or not, it's actually kind of hard to find these, if I'm being honest, because it's more so the backs. Because those are 15x8s. These are 15x7. They make 15x7 turbines any day of the week. It's more so just like getting the 15x8 normally, because they only really make 15x8.5 and 15x10, and it's already kind of cutting it close on the rear fender, basically. But yeah, no, I think they look pretty good. I still gotta get center caps for the back of these. These are just kind of bare, but you know, that will happen eventually. But if these are 15x10 or 15x8.5, these kick out, you know, further because of the back spacing. At least any pair I've seen, and you can already tell that's not a whole lot of, I guess, kind of room. Looks like it, but the sidewall kind of comes out a little bit. So if a lot of weight, either in the trunk or in the back seat, this can come down and maybe bite into the sidewall. I don't want to. It's very, very close. I'll say that. And I plan on going up north this year, which means full trunk, probably 5 people in the car, full tank of gas, and that will definitely push this back down. I mean, yes, I do have some pretty good shocks. I got those Bilsteins. Well, that about does it for today's episode. I know it's not exactly a Cutlass concern. It's more so working on the car. I gotta get like a name for it, or like make it a side thing, like a, you know, behind the scenes. I guess that's what it is. If it's outside of just shooting the shit in here, like my main idea is, then yeah, I guess it's behind the scenes. But next episode, I guarantee it will be an actual Cutlass concern. Actually, I'm gonna get some good people in here. We're gonna talk about some pretty odd stuff. I mean, hell, give me ideas, general questions. I'm open for. I want some good engagement here, folks. You know, not only do I actually, you know, want to know and hear back and get feedback from you guys, but also it kind of gets me more out there. You know how algorithms are nowadays. So that would help, and I would greatly appreciate that if you liked, shared, pop a little subscribe maybe on whatever you're watching this on. Instagram, a little snippet on TikTok, or actually here on YouTube. That'd be nice. I'd really like it. But until next time,
I will see you on the first official episode of Cutlass Concerns. Take it easy.